amazing fifth graders. I am so excited to introduce to you our cultural project. Now, this is a project that we are doing all throughout this first unit. So it's not even due until our fourth week of the unit. Remember, this unit is all about how can where you are change who you are. And to help us answer that question, you are going to synthesize your learning by creating a project. And this is a pretty big word. Now, synthesize really means taking many different ideas that you've learned throughout the unit and putting them together into one new idea. And so that's kind of what you're going to do. You're going to take pieces that you learn each week and put it together into one big project. And so we're going to start one piece of it today. So to be successful, you're going to use our exemplars. There is a hyperdoc, however, you're not going to use that today. Today you're just going to use examples that we give you for the reading portion of the project. Why do we need to do this? Well, synthesizing or taking ideas to come up with a new idea shows that a person understood the information at a deep level. It's a higher order thinking skill used in many subjects and parts of life. So if you think about where you might do this, like thinking about in the world outside of school as a job, you might have to synthesize many different research projects for like an office job. Say you want to go into marketing where you come up with commercials. You might have to take different pieces of research to create a new commercial idea. That's just one example of when you might use this synthesizing skill. All right, so step one. You get to pick a country that you are going to focus on for this project. So I want you to try to step into a new culture, something you maybe have a little understanding of, but a place that you want to learn more about. So it definitely cannot be the United States because we all live in the United States. So it needs to be a country other than our country because you want to learn a little bit more and teach us as we look through everyone's projects. We want to learn about these different cultures and customs. And so this is a slide deck. This slide deck I'm showing you, I will put this on our Google Classroom so you can click through the slides, and these are different links that will take you to countries that you might be interested in. So first you have to pick your country. So let's say you want Mexico. You can go to this link and it gives you a bunch of information about Mexico. Okay, some fast facts, the geography, some pictures that you can see. Here's some people and culture. So you can browse through some of these links, and then here's a ton of countries. Here's a huge list of countries that you can look through. Oh, look at Australia, the koala. So any of these that you're feeling like, ooh, I want to learn about Cameroon, then just kind of browse through and pick a country that you are interested in learning about. Now, it might be helpful if you have a little bit of background information on it. So for example, my country that I chose to really focus on is Sweden. And Sweden is right there in Europe. And Sweden is important to me because it's actually part of my culture. My great ancestors traveled from Sweden to the United States, and I'm almost 100% Swedish. So I always like to learn about that country, and I'm always looking for more knowledge. Okay, after you've found the country you want, you get to pick one of these two activities to do for our reading portion this week. So you can choose to either find a folk tale. So remember what a folk tale is, right? It's a kind of like a traditional story passed down through people talking and telling that story from generations. So find a folk tale. Or you can do research on an influential person. So an influential person is someone who has kind of changed the history of their country. Someone that you maybe already know, someone who's famous from a country, and you want to learn a little bit more about them. So you choose one of these. Either find a folktale or do research on an influential person. So that being said, I'm going to pause the video here, and I'm going to make a new video going over both a folktale and the influential person. And whichever one you pick, you just watch that one video. You don't have to watch both. Okay? If you want to do both, go for it, but you only have to do one. All right, I hope you're excited. Have fun!